How do you exercise with anxiety?
Are you listening? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's another good question. Another good question. How do you exercise while you're struggling with anxiety, like the breathless feeling and the weak muscles that you feel after any kind of exercise? We're going to answer it, but before we do that, please click subscribe. Are you getting fed up with these videos yet? Every day filling up your YouTube subscriptions list thing? I hope not, because I'm trying to do something to help people here. Like maybe one person will watch this video and find it useful. Good, that's all it takes. So subscribe, like the video, share it, like the page on Facebook, Anxiety United, search for it. Also join the support group on there. It's only small, there's only like 65 members, so it's not big. If you want a small group, people are really kind in there. We try and help each other out. If you're struggling day to day, it's a good place to be. So if you go to the Anxiety United page on Facebook, and you'll see there's a link to the group on there, Anxiety United support group. Click it, join it, let's see. So how do you exercise when you're struggling with anxiety? I did a video a long time ago using the treadmill, and like I was out of breath and I felt weird and it was horrible. And I've always had this issue with exercising. Like I've got a, what's the fucking machine called? I've got a cross trainer in the garage. I've also got like a heavy bag, and I've used it twice. And I've started going for walks of an evening just round the local areas, and like I can feel my legs feel dodgy. If I do the housework, like hoover the house from top to bottom, or do the garden, like I can feel my muscles in my legs, in my arms, in my back. It all feels a bit off, especially afterwards. Like I just want to sit on the sofa and do nothing for a bit. And there's nothing worse than, like, I don't know, having a knockabout in the garden with the kids with the ball, or going to the park, or whatever it may be. That breathless feeling, like regaining control of your breath. Because it all feels so similar to the way that you feel when you're experiencing panic. And I've been getting it lately, like because of the heat that we've got. Like I'll go in the car to pick my daughter up from school and I'll feel that. It's almost the same breathless feeling as I feel when I'm exercising, and it's mimicking like the response of a panic attack, and it's horrible. How do you deal with those feelings when you're exercising? I guess the biggest thing would be to just accept that there's a reason that you feel out of breath. Like, don't push it too hard. Like, don't try and run a marathon if you haven't freaking jogged out round the block in the last 15 years. Do you know what I mean? Because that's unrealistic. So just small increments of exercise. Don't do too much. Don't try and overdo it. Like you might be watching people on freaking Instagram or on YouTube or whatever that are doing 40-minute cardio workouts and they're shredded. Like, if you ain't shredded and if you ain't used to doing this stuff, then don't try and do that stuff. Just start off real small. I don't know, whatever it needs to be, a 5-minute walk around the block if you haven't done that. Or just some leg exercises, the stuff that you can do at home. Like if you search on YouTube for exercises to do at home, there is stuff. There is yoga. There are plenty of things that you can do to just break yourself in gently to experiencing those feelings or those sensations that you might during heightened anxiety or panic. So my advice, how do you deal with anxiety? The breathless feeling, the dizziness feeling that you might experience, the weak muscles, the weak legs or arms or whatever it is, whatever you're working out is going to feel tired. Like there's no getting away from that. But the more that you do it, the more you're going to feel at ease, the less breathless you're going to feel, the less weakness you're going to feel, because you're building strength, you're building muscle memory, and your body's getting used to exerting itself in ways that it perhaps hasn't for a long time. So I guess you just have to really accept that there is a reason for the breathlessness, there is a reason for the weak legs. Give yourself a rest after a workout, and then go again, and continue to. Because only good things are going to come from exercise, unless you twist your ankle or something. But like, 99% of the time, it's going to be positive. It makes you feel good. It makes you look good. Let's do this.